So we got to put in 37.7358. 37.7358. And that's going to be times 1.06. Check it. Okay? It equals. Alright, now you want to leave that in your calculator. Okay, so that'd be 39.9948. And that's, what's our units? Quarts, right? Alright, any questions with that so far? Alright, now what? Do we want quarts? We don't want quarts, right? We want gallons. Well, what's our conversion from quarts to gallons? 4 quarts equals 1 gallon. Okay, so which one's going to go in the denominator? The 4 quarts, right. Gallon goes in the numerator. Quarts cancels. Okay, so now what do we do on the calculator? Divide 4. So we go to our calculator and we just hit divide. 4 equals. Okay. Now my problem started with 10, but because the 0.8, the answer is actually rounded off. You know, we've got 9.99987. Gallons. But we said that we're rounding to the nearest, I believe it was 10th, right? Or, well, in the homework, unit analysis, round to the nearest 100. Okay, so that means we've got to go, how many decimal places? 1, 2, draw a line, look at the next number, right? So we're going to round up? Yeah. We're going to round up, right? So that means we're going to round it to 10. Okay? Because 9 rounds up to 10, so that makes that one 9 round up to 10, so, and the other one, so it's all comes up to 10 gallons. Even. Okay? Does that help? Doing it that way? Where were you having trouble? Because I'm looking at, to me, going from higher to lower, lower to higher, I think what you may be having trouble with is that when you're starting off large and working smaller, you're multiplying. See, this is feet to centimeters, right? Here you're multiplying. This one's the quarts and liters are pretty close to the equivalent. But here you're going from a small unit to a large unit, right? Well, now you have to divide. So going from small to large, think of it this way, that when your number's in the denominator, you have to divide. Okay?
That was it, I just was confused.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, yeah. When your number's in the numerator, like you have here, you multiply. Alright.
Like number 8.
Number 8. actually, that was my next one. It's similar to that. If you need another example, then we can do another one. Okay, here we have 40. And what's this unit? DA. This deca, right? There's an A in deca. Okay, think of it this way, there's an A in deca, but there's no A in deciliters. Okay? So, and then we want to convert that to pints. Alright, so we're starting off with deciliters, right? And want to end up with pints. So we know our volume, for our conversion for volume is 1.06 quarts, right? Equals to 1 liter. Alright, but we don't have quarts and we don't have liters. We have deciliters and we have pints, right? So we're going to have to go from deciliters to what? Liters. And then liters.
To pints. Quarts. Quarts.
Yeah, we have to go to quarts because we don't have pints in our conversion here, right? So we have to go to quarts and then quarts to pints. Okay? So here's our 40 deciliters, right, over 1. And so now our conversion from deciliters to liters is deca meaning what? 10, right? So we're going to have 10 liters equals to 1 deciliter. Okay? Alright, so we're going to put our 1 deciliter in the denominator, 10 liters in the numerator. Deciliters cancel. And so is our number going to get, are we multiplying or dividing here? Multiplying, right? So our number is going to get larger or smaller? Going to get larger. So we're moving that decimal to the right or to the left? Our number's to the right because our number's getting larger. So now that makes it, we're moving it to the right, so that makes it for what? 100. And our units are liters over 1. Okay? So now our next step is we're going from liters to quarts, right? We want the conversion from liters to quarts next. Well, we have our conversion from liters to quarts, right? So what goes in the denominator? The 1 liter, right? 1.06 quarts goes in the numerator. Cancel our liters out. So we're going to plug into our calculator what? Right. We're going to put in, and it's a good idea to clear the calculator each time too. 400, check it, times 1.0. Oops, see, I made a mistake because I checked it. I was able to pick it up because I checked it. 1.